Like, if you want to see your man, just put those panties on for when you're with him, but when you go back home, put your cotton panties back on, baby. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is RiahsChoice, and today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about feminine hygiene. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks and just overall things that you can do to make sure that your lady parts are always up to par, smelling good and even tasting good. I know this is a topic that a lot of girls are embarrassed to ask about, or just don't have that kind of relationship with their parents to where they can talk about this. So I'm gonna be the one to bring it to y'all and let you know. Okay, so before we get started, let's address the elephant in the room. If you have been a loyal subscriber and you watch my videos, then you know that my hair is not normally like this. Yes, I chopped all my hair off. I just decided to do it, and I actually am in love with it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how to wear it and style it and all that stuff, but for the most part, I love it, and I think it turned out super duper cute. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications if you have not done that already, so that you never miss a new video. And yeah, let's get right into these tips. Okay, so I have my little notepad or whatever, and I'm gonna just go ahead and start giving you guys the tips that I came up with and the things that I personally do myself, so you know they legit. So my number one tip number one, the most important tip of all, is to drink water. Drinking water is like essential. Like, if you don't drink water, then there's no way that you can smell good. Like, the way that you smell starts from the inside, so that goes for her down there, that goes for your sweat, that goes for everything. If you're not drinking water, then something's not going to be on, something's going to be off. So for one, drink lots and lots of water. If you're one of those people that just don't like the taste of water, you can always add lemon to it, or like fruit to it to make it like fruit infused. But definitely make sure that you are drinking your water. Let's see, tip number two, make sure that when you are washing down there in the shower or wherever, you are using only water. And when I say use water only, I mean inside. Like, if you have to use soap, use a just a non-scented plain soap like Dove bar soap or something like that, and you can use that around it or outside of it to like get the sweat off or whatever, if you've been working out or whatever the case may be, in between your legs. But never ever 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 put anything inside of your vagina, because you will have, that will throw your pH balance off, and you will start to smell funky and you will have issues, and you don't want any of that. Okay, so just use water only on the outside, I mean on the inside. But the outside, you can use like a non-scented, just plain natural soap, and that will work just fine. Tip number three. This is the tip that I don't really hear a lot of people talking about, but this is something that is necessary. Third tip is to dry off with a towel that is not a color. Don't use colored towels to dry off, because the dye in those towels and the dye inside of things can also throw off your pH balance. So if you are drying off with a black towel or a red towel, that dye in those towels can throw your pH balance off. So I suggest that you just pat the outside, never wipe inside of there with those towels and that stuff like that, because the dye can throw off your pH balance. And like I said before, you will have some things going on that you don't want, and you will be needing to go to your gynecologist. Okay, so use only towels with no dye when you're drying off down there. The fourth, I'm not even going to count these because I know I'm going to forget what number I'm on, but fourth tip is to wear cotton underwear so that she could breathe. That's very important. You don't want to wear, like, you can, don't get me wrong, you can wear spandex and you can wear lace in your sexy little underwear, but just don't do that every day, all day, you know. Like, if you want to see your man, just put those panties on for when you're with him, but when you go back home, put your cotton panties back on, baby. Okay. So the reason you want to wear cotton underwear is that so she can breathe, because spandex and all the other stuff traps moisture, and that moisture will build up bacteria, and the bacteria will cause you to have UTI, yeast infection, things like that, and you don't want any of that. That's not going to be fun. Just, you got to let her breathe. Another tip for that goes along with that is that you can go commando every now and then if you can. Like, when you sleep, don't wear underwear to sleep. Just let that be the perfect opportunity for your lady parts to breathe, and, you know, get some oxygen, okay? Next tip, do not douche. Don't douche, dush, whatever you want to call it. Don't do that. That's not good for your vagina. That's not good for your lady part. That ain't good for your kuha. Kuka kuka. It's not good. I don't know. I never used those, but those I think they're like water. I think they're like water and vinegar, and you use that, and that's just not good to use. Whatever relief from, if you have a smell, if that's making you use that, that's not going to last long. That's going to be temporary, and once that's over, your pH balance is going to be off. Douches, they throw your pH balance off, so don't do that. Basically, moral of the story, do not put anything inside of your vagina. Your vagina is a natural self-cleaner. You don't have to clean it for it to not smell. You don't have to clean it for it to be clean. All you need to do is clean it outside, like your lips and in between the crevices and stuff. But don't go inside of there. Nothing should ever be going inside of there, okay? So my next tip is to take probiotics, and you can take cranberry tablets. Sometimes they have the probiotics that are that have cranberry in them, so those are really great to take. So you can just have to take one instead of having to take separate pills. But take probiotics. Those are really good. You can get any probiotic and just take that. That is to help to keep your pH balanced. It balances the good bacteria and the bad bacteria so that you don't have any issues down there, in any yeast infections, vaginosis, any of that type of stuff. The cranberry helps for UTIs, to prevent those and get rid of it if you have it. So cranberry is just good all in all for your lady parts and just for you. So definitely, if you don't like the taste of cranberry juice, take cranberry tablets because they're very, very good for you. So the next tip is to eat clean for the most part. Of course, you're not going to smell bad if you don't eat clean, but I mean, if you just don't eat any fruit ever and you don't eat clean ever, then most likely you're going to have a smell. That doesn't only go for your lady parts, but that goes for everything. Your sweat, your everything will not have the best smell as it could as if you were eating cleaner. So just try to incorporate fruits, pineapples, strawberries, any kind of fruit really into your diet. And like I said before, drinking that water, and just drink cranberry juice if you like the taste of it. I love cranberry juice. That's like my favorite ever. So yeah, just try to incorporate fruit into your diet and drink a lot of water. Also, you can eat Greek yogurt. That is really, really good for you and good for the balancing of the vajayjay. So keep that in mind, okay? Let me see my other ones. I wrote this stuff down because I'm trying to be organized for y'all. I'm trying to be organized, okay? Let's see. The next tip, do not hold your pee. I know a lot of girls, if you might be in high school or wherever you may be or whatever the case may be, you may be at work, do not hold your pee, because that will lead to a UTI. A UTI will not be fun, and that's like something that you just want to avoid. It makes your pee stink and all type of stuff, okay? Don't hold your pee, because that's just not good for you overall, and it can lead to kidney infections and all of that in the long run. So just try to pee whenever you have to pee. Don't hold your pee, okay? Okay, this part of the feminine hygiene is going to go into when you're on your menstrual cycle. Some of these things may be obvious, some of these things may not. I don't know if someone watching my video is a young adult, a teenager, a little girl. You never know. So I'm just going to go over all the bases that may be common sense, but you never know because you clicked on this video. So obviously you want to know something, or maybe you just like looking at me, and maybe you just like me, okay? When you're on your period, you want to change your tampon or your pad or wherever that you use often. Don't leave your tampon in for hours at a time, and hours and hours and hours, because not only can that lead to toxic shock syndrome, but that will create a bad smell, and you don't want to even, that's just not good. Change your tampon off. You want to wear cotton underwear, so that, like I said before, it can breathe. You don't want to trap moisture in. You're already on your period. You don't want to have extra moisture down there. It's just not going to be good, okay? You can use feminine hygiene wipes when you're on your period or when you're off your period. We're all mature here. If you're not mature, you don't need to be watching this video. But for hygiene purposes, you can get feminine hygiene wipes. Get the unscented ones. Don't use anything scented down there. Just don't. If it's scented and it's for that area and it says it's safe, it's not. So don't use it. It's just not going to work out good for you in the end. So use feminine hygiene wipes that are unscented. And every time you change your tampon and all that, you can use those wipes. Also, you know, if you poop or whatever, you can use those wipes on your butt, you know, so you won't be stinking and stuff. Yeah, so use feminine hygiene wipes. Also, you want to use the fragrance-free tampons and pads. Sometimes I know that you guys get those tampons and pads that have the smell to them and they smell really good, but those also can throw off your pH balance and cause you to have yeast infections and all of that type of stuff. So you want to try and get the tampons that are organic. I recommend organic ones because they're just so much better. Trust me, I switched over to the organic ones, and when I say they're so much better, they actually caused me to not have as much cramps, because I realized whenever I would put in a tampon, it would make me start to cramp immediately and I would feel bad all day. But the organic ones kind of help with that, and I don't know the reasoning behind it. You could do your research on that, but I just recommend getting organic ones because they're better for you. So yeah. When you're on that, when you're on your cycle, you can also use feminine deodorant sprays. Like I said before, don't spray it into your vagina, but just spray it on your underwear, like from far away, and you can spray it on your thighs or whatever, just to, you know, make sure that you're ensure that if you're sweating or whatever, that you're still smelling good and you're still, you know, fresh down there, because your vagina can get musty too, just like your under armpits, especially if you don't keep hair down there. Like, let's be real, don't be trying to act like you don't know, okay? We all know. But it shouldn't just be musty all the time. Now, I'm just saying, you never know. Change your underwear daily. That's a tip that you might think is common sense, but I'm still going to throw it in there. Make sure that you're changing your underwear daily. You're not wearing the same underwear over and over and over, because yes, your vagina have discharge. Your discharge should not be abnormal. It should not have a smell. It should not smell fishy. It should not smell bad. It should just be discharge. Every lady has discharge. It's normal, it's regular, it's life, okay? So you want to change your underwear daily, and yeah, just make sure that you're not wearing the same underwear every day, because that will obviously probably cause some problems. So yeah, those are pretty much all of my tips that I could give you for your hygiene and keeping your hoo-ha intact. That's pretty much it. That's the basics. It's not really too hard to take care of yourself, but you know, women, we do have to go through a lot to keep ourselves up to date and up to par and up to, we got a lot to maintain on us. You know, women got a lot to maintain. So that's just what I do, and some other tips I threw in there that could help you out if you are struggling with any type of pH balance problems. But nonetheless, I am not a professional. I am not a doctor. I am not a gynecologist. So if you're having problems and you're like having some smells that are, okay, this is another thing. Your vagina is going to have a smell. Every woman's vagina has a smell. The smell should not stink. The smell should not be fishy. The smell should not smell like lobster fest, but it's going to have a natural smell, okay? Everybody's vagina has a smell. It's not going to smell like flowers and roses. If you think that, then you're probably way too young to even be on YouTube, okay? So yes, your vagina is going to have a regular smell. It should smell like pretty much nothing. Everyone has a unique smell. Like I said, it depends on your diet. It depends on this and this, but it should not smell bad. If it smells fishy, it smells bad. If it smells like something died in there, then definitely go to your gynecologist and they should be able to help assist you with that. But for now, go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe. Turn on my post notifications so that you never miss a new video from me, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye. Mwah.